Welcome to the PA Server Monitor Quick Start demo. When you start using PA Server Monitor for the first time, you'll see a wizard which can help set up some default monitors and actions for you. The wizard has already run on this machine. You can run the wizard again via the Smart Config button. Your servers and devices exist inside groups. By clicking a group, you can see some top-level reports about the items it contains. Be sure to right-click on the group and go into Report and Delivery Settings for some powerful options. Once you've added some servers or devices, you can right-click on them to perform additional operations. You can change the credentials that are used when monitoring a particular server, ping among other things, and add monitors to the server. Monitors are attached to servers. Here we see the default monitors that the Smart Config process created for us. There is nothing special about these default monitors. You can change them, delete them, or add more. By clicking on a monitor, you can see its configuration. All monitors have a Schedule button and an Actions button. The Schedule button lets you control how often the monitor runs. The Actions button lets you specify what should happen when the monitor detects a problem. This is where you attach actions to your monitors. Actions are notifications or operations like restarting a service, etc. On the right side is a list of all actions that have been defined in the system. On the left side are the actions that this particular monitor will run. Notice the radio buttons above the list. This monitor can either send you an alert when a problem is discovered and a second when the problem is fixed, or it can send you an alert every time it runs and sees something wrong. You decide how you want to be notified. Most monitors also support event escalation. You could set this up to send you an email when a problem is first detected. If the problem still remains 60 minutes later, it could notify a coworker. After another hour, it could escalate to another group. Let's quickly add a monitor to notify us whenever someone logs on to this machine. At login, an event is placed in the security event log. Using the security source, we'll filter down to event log ID 528. We might want to run reports on this later, so we'll make sure the events are written to the database. Now to add an email alert. Done. Nearly all of the monitors record their findings to a database from which we can run reports. Let's see how our disk space is on a couple of servers. The reports are HTML and can be tabular, graphical, or CSV for import into Excel. If you have some reports that you'll run a lot, you can create a schedule report. It looks and feels the same as the ad hoc report that we just created. The difference is that you can schedule when the report is generated. It can also be emailed to you. However, you might not need that. All reports are available via HTTP, and the schedule reports will always be written to the same location, so you can save the URL in your browser's favorites and view the latest report at any time. Besides having schedule reports delivered via email, you can also choose to have the group and individual server status reports emailed as well. Previously, you saw how to edit monitors, actions, and reports. To quickly make many changes at once, use bulk config. First, choose the process that you want to perform. In this case, we're going to change the schedule of all disk space monitors to check once per day. Check the items you want to operate on, the parameters for the operation, and go. Done. It's as quick to do that to hundreds of monitors as it was for the few in this example. That's the end of our demo. If you have any questions, feel free to fire off an email to support@poweradmin.com, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.